Be sure to check out Big Boy Collectibles for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, Big Boy Collectibles has it. Check them out at bigboycollectibles.com.
What's going on, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Retaliation Kwinn action figure. Yeah, this is a really cool figure. I know a lot of you out there might be like, who the hell is Kwinn? I've never even heard of this character. Well, be thankful that you haven't heard of him, because he's a really cool character. He wasn't featured in too much. He's a mercenary tracker that's worked for, KGB, the KGB, MI6, the CIA. He's worked with the Joes. I think he worked. He had a funeral with the G.I. Joes because he has actually killed in action. But he did work for Cobra at one time, and that's where I'm going to keep him with my Cobras, and I'm going to have him kind of teaming up with my Shadow Tracker. This guy, this is like I guess a nicer version, or a prettier, a more handsome version of the original. I'll just show you there, and then I'll bring in this right here. That's the original version of what he looked like. But pretty accurate nonetheless. I think they did a really good job at trying to translate him into figure form. Maybe not so much with the face, but I don't mind it. I think they got the hair down pretty well. He looks a little bit more Cro-Magnon, I would say, in the comics, but those are older comics, and things don't have to be exactly the same, especially if we're getting what looks to be a more modern look. Now, in the comics, he did use his, it looks to be like a 50 cal here. It does come with a display stand, and some bullet rounds here. He also has a bullet bandolier, which is actually accurate to what I just showed you, and it can just kind of clip around his waist here. So if you do have the backpack on, you can still actually clip that around his, not his waist, his his across his shoulder and his torso. So there's that. That can happen. He does come with a functioning bear trap, which we'll get to in a second, and how that works. It's been featured, I believe, I want to say Shadow Tracker might have had a bear trap. I'm pretty sure. But he does come with this whaling spear, and I'm pretty sure that this is a whaling spear. It's pretty cool looking, and it does have a hook here and a spear at the top. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it would make sense. He's Alaskan. There's whales near Alaska. It would make sense. So he also does come with what looks to be a Remington sniper rifle, which is really cool. I almost want to give this to Boomstick, but it would be out of character for him, because this is a beautifully sculpted sniper rifle. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, he did work with Cobra. Pretty much, he would go to the highest bidder. He's very similar to Zartan. I wish they would actually retcon him and bring him back into the comics. I think it would be pretty cool. I'm not sure if they have, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest. I don't know everything about this character. I know probably the bare minimum. But I do like how the bullets are sculpted right here into the chin rest. That looks pretty cool. He also comes with a shotgun, because if he's got to go to close quarters combat, you got to have your shotgun. You got to have some sort of backup here. Taking off the bandolier, he does have this skull necklace, and it looks very similar. Can you peg it? Do you know what the skull necklace is from? Well, it originated with this character, but it was also used in a 6-inch character. I believe his name is Brother Voodoo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same sculpt as Brother Voodoo. That what they did was they just upscaled it for Brother Voodoo. But I'm pretty sure, I want to say I'm probably 90% sure that that's the same exact necklace, just upscaled. He does come with the same backpack that's issued with Pursuit of Cobra Lowlight and a couple other figures, but I think it works great with him. And it can open up. Just to point out, the necklace is removable. You can take that off if you need to. Unplugging it here, we open it up and we have some goodies here. We have what looks to be like a club with a blade sticking out of it, which is a pretty gruesome way to kill someone, I'm going to be honest with you. Just insert that into their head or their forehead. And then we have some other type of bladed weapon. I'm not really sure. Oh, let's just take off his necklace there. I'm not really sure what kind of bladed weapon this is or what it's called, but it looks pretty cool nonetheless, and he can hold anything he comes with. He can hold just beautifully. And he can hold it in the other hand as well. I'm going to try and get him to see if he can hold everything. But I know he can because I've actually gone through it before. But so I promise you he can hold it. The backpack is actually nicely painted. It looks like it has a little bit of a design on here. If you guys can see that. There's actually a little bit of a pattern on there, which is pretty cool. Because I don't think Lowlight had this pattern on his backpack. I think it was just pretty much just a black plastic. But the spear looks really good, and you can two-hand the spear. I just love how unique this figure looks. He looks great. And I'm just so happy to have another tracker. I don't know what it is about tracker characters. I just really dig them. Like, I love Spirit. He's probably in my top 10 of G.I. Joes. I love him. He's fantastic. I really like this guy, though. He's really cool. Him being, an Alaskan is pretty awesome, too, because, I mean, the more the merrier. The more diverse, the better. Also comes with a 357 Magnum, and it's his sidearm, so this is his last case scenario right here. And he can hold that as well. There we go. And obviously, if you mess around with it some more, he can hold it a lot better than this. But pretty sure you can get his finger into that hole. That's what she said. How you doing? There we go. This hand looks really good. Not the best, I guess, but you could still make it work. Make it work, girl. Let's make it work. And he can two-hand his shotgun, if you were wondering. This guy is just freaking awesome. He should have been in the Pursuit of Cobra line. This guy. He looks awesome. Especially if you're trying to, do what I'm doing. Jungle Assault. This is your guy right here. Looks really cool. And now the club. And then we'll go into the 50 cal club. No problems there. You can hold it in the other hand as well. No issues at all. The 50 cal. Now you want him to have him. You want to have him hold it without the tripod here. He can hold it like so, kind of resting on his arm like that. And you can kind of imagine, but he can't grab that. It's just too far away. If this handle was right here, he would be able to grab it, no problem. It's just, unfortunately, it's just too far away. But he can't hold it in his hand like so, and it looks huge. That's what she said. But the only gripe that I think I have with this figure is the fact that the backpack is a little bit too heavy for him. And it does happen to weigh him down. But other than that, this is a beautifully done figure. I love how unique he is. And I just really... I love the hands are really good. They grip everything perfectly. The backpack clips in just right. I mean, everything on this figure is just right. This is a really good figure. And... yeah, this cost me about $13. It cost me $13 with shipping included. You can find him on eBay. I would definitely highly suggest you pick up this figure. He's really good. He's a really good one. Probably one of the best in the Retaliation line, I would say. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best. I love this friggin' necklace. It makes him look like a badass. How many chickens has he killed? It would have been cool if they were like, I don't know, shrunken heads or something. I don't know. But let's bring in Shipwreck here and we'll do our bear test. let's back everyone up, and he'll be waiting in the winds or in the wings. Here comes Shipwreck. He's gonna step on the bear trap. Here comes Shipwreck. He's gonna step on the. Oh no, my leg! Oh my leg! Oh, one clip fell off. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. One clip flew across the table, so I had to go find it. But it is a working bear trap, which is really cool. And like I said, they have used this bear trap before, but it still works, and it clips right in. There's a peg right there, and fits right in the peg hole. Overall impressions, I love this figure. He's great. He can even hold his rifle. Now, the thing with these type of rifles are they look fantastic, and in reality, I love these Remingtons. But the problem with it is with an action figure like the Joes, they just can't quite look down the scopes due to it not having a pistol grip. It's a very traditional rifle, therefore it's very difficult for him to look down the scopes. I mean, you really have to bend this hand and then have him hold it. But even when he does that and then you have him holding it like so, he's still really, it's very difficult for him to look down the sights, I'm afraid. But I mean, I guess this is, I guess you could get it up there, but it's just kind of tough. It'll look a little off. I guess you could do it on certain angles, but it's a little bit crooked there. So I mean, I guess he can hold it, which is actually even better. Because I haven't been able to get anyone else that has I think there's another rifle that G.I. Joe came out with, like Spirit's rifle, his arrow rifle. He can't really look down the sights on that figure. It's very difficult for me to get him to do that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm stupid and I can't get him to look down there, but yeah, I guess he can look down the sights. I mean, I guess if you angle it properly like this, you could, it looks like he's looking down the sights, but there is a gapping issue there, so just to point it out. But yeah, this figure's pretty badass, man. I would definitely recommend, I would highly recommend you pick him up. Highly recommend him. And everyone knows how critical I am about action figures. I'm pretty critical about action figures, but this is a good one, man. I'm telling you. Guys and girls, action figure collectors, everyone, G.I. Joe collectors, everybody, go pick up Kwinn. He's a really good one. And I wish we got more quality like this. I wish, you know, his hands were on Pursuit of Cobra Beachhead. Those Beachhead hands are awful. But anyway, I would definitely give this 2 thumbs up, way up. If I had more thumbs, I'd give you more thumbs. But yeah, definitely go pick him up. He looks accurate. He comes with a ton of cool stuff. He can hold everything. He can even look down the sights on that rifle. Yeah, definitely go pick him up. He's a perfect addition in my Joe-verse for my Cobra Tracker. And I'm going to have him teamed up with Shadow Tracker, and they can kind of work together. Make them buddies or something. But that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, as always. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.